I just realised I wasn't streaming the start of this, so I'll do my intro again. Welcome to Master League. We're going to get straight into this then. No messing about. Welcome to Master League. PES 2019, we have got our second leg of the first knockout stage against Schalke to play. That's what's happening right now. And we've got a pretty decent squad going into this game. We've got an injury, we've got a bit of bad form, but we've still got a very strong team. We didn't cover ourselves in glory last time. We only won 1-0. We really should have put some distance between us and our opponents. But hopefully that won't come back to bite us too much this game. We are at the Veltins, so any goal we score will obviously count a little bit more than those of Schalke. Schalke have got their work cut out. They're going to have to come out and attack us. And hopefully we'll be able to punish them with that. And as I forgot to stream the start of it, I will show the tactics screens as they come up. And you'll be able to get a handle on the squad that we are putting out there. Schalke's lineup pretty similar to what they put out last time. We've gone for a slightly weakened side. Some of it by choice. Some of it kind of forced our hand a little bit. But let's have a look at the team sheets there. So the typical 3-5-2 that you would expect from Schalke. And as for us, we're going to be having to keep an eye on Piaka, who is obviously lightning quick and a big threat. But the Arsenal side is set up like this, with Mendy, Jimenez, Kimpembe and Maffeo as a backline. Casemiro and Ramsey in the middle with Harit in front. Mbappe, Milik and Reiss Nelson on the right. Reiss Nelson has been fantastic since coming back into the squad. So him and Harit have both earned their starts. Donnarumma, however, is on a dramatic improvement. So we should be seeing some great performances from him. Let's get into this. We're looking a little bit choppy here. There we go, Reiss Nelson already on job. There you go. Oh, we've been dispossessed. Oh, great touch there. Now, this Schalke side is obviously full of talent. Absolutely full of talent, so we've got to be careful. Armani. I might do it, Armani. I might bring it back. People didn't seem to be wanting to watch it, so... Oh, Mbappe now. Surely, oh, off the post. Unlucky. Yeah, the Vinicius Junior Become a Legend it wasn't so popular, so I stopped recording it, but I can pick that back up. We'll see. I'll put a poll on the YouTube channel and see if people want it. So right now we're looking promising, but we need to make this early dominance tell. Oh, brilliant there from Harit. Reiss Nelson. Finds Mbappe with a fantastic ball. Surely doesn't miss this time. He doesn't. There we go. We are 1-0 up. And at this point, we are now looking a bit more comfortable than we did coming into this game. That was all started by Harit. With that little bit of invention, turn defense into attack. Super quickly. And Reiss Nelson with an inch perfect pass right into the stride of Mbappe, who once he gets in behind, he's not being caught, and he finishes at the second time of asking. There we go. A goal up already. And with the side that we are putting out today, Schalke have got to be careful because they're going to want to attack, but we've got some very very potent finishers on the pitch in Milik and Mbappe. Mendy, Casemiro, Ramsey, Maffeo. Oh, come on. Starting to get frustrated already. There was a lot of frustration coming in from the Schalke players last time. A lot of things like that where they stuck the boot in a little bit on us. And wasn't all that pleasant. Come on. Kimpembe at Casemiro. Mbappe finds Mendy. Clips it over to find Harriet. Oh, unlucky. Tried the header. It was a good effort. Didn't really have the time to let that drop. So it was probably the best decision. Jimenez. Casemiro. Oh, tried it. Tried to pass his way out of defence there. Didn't quite work out. And now they've gone down this right-hand side. Caligiuri. And that's cleared. Ramsey to Reece Nelson now. Already got himself an assist. Mbappe. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. He really tried it. Casemiro again with a fantastic interception. And I think he's played better since Berger has joined. He's had to because he's got some serious competition from the youngster who is clearly the future of the club from at least from a defensive midfield standpoint. And it has forced Casemiro to really put some great performances together. Same for Reece Nelson, who was unlucky to be dispossessed there, but didn't really have as much support as he would have wanted. That's not the right ball there from Milik. But Mbappe with the interception there. And now it looks to start an attack. And Milik doing a lot of great build-up work. And Reece Nelson again fails to hold on to the ball there. Harriet. Aaron Ramsey. It's a good clip ball there. Oh, tried to find Milik. And that one, not quite so good. Tried to do something a little bit audacious there, but didn't quite pay off. Arsenal are attacking a lot down that right-hand side, though. Now Mbappe, he can't hold on to it. Caligiuri is probably going to look to clear this, and he does. Gets it right down the pitch to Meyer. Bergstaller. And he's pulled that Arsenal defence out of position there, but Mendy with a fantastic and very necessary interception there. However, his pass was then immediately intercepted. Mendy hasn't really fulfilled much of his promise so far. He looked like he would kick on and perhaps be, you know, a starter for this side. But it hasn't quite happened. But here's Reece Nelson, someone who has been looking to prove himself. And the referee gives away a free kick to Schalke. Interesting. Just a clash of heads there. I guess something's got to be given. Oh, thank you, Armani. I appreciate that. I've been working on it. Definitely been working on it. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Schalke now. Oh, they get that through. Bentaleb. And Bentaleb was closed down. Just didn't give him enough space to do what he wanted. And there we go. We are 1-0 up. Again. This time at the Veltons. And this is looking much better from us. We look a lot more solid. Haven't been giving Schalke much in the way of chances. And we do look pretty good for our money right now. All we've got to do now is hold on to this. And we are through it to the next leg. Or the next round, sorry, of the Champions League. And they've brought on Mbolo for Piaka. Piako was pretty much silenced by Casemiro in that first half. And the manager, Tedesco, has decided to ring the changes early. Oh, Reece Nelson tried to cut back inside, but we do get a corner. Also, if you're enjoying this stream, please do give it a thumbs up. It's a massive help to the channel. Harry swings his corner in. Oh, we couldn't quite get the header on there. Maffeo just taking his time. Schalke now being forced to press an awful lot here. And it's going to tire them out. And it plays into our game plan as well. Because that opens up a lot of space for the 1 and 2 touch football. Something that Reece Nelson does have to get better at, and his positioning will be a part of that. He needs to get himself into spots where, you know, he can make those little 1 and 2 touch moves. At the moment, he does kind of isolate himself in his positioning. And I guess part of that is to do with the fact that he's this team's only winger in this formation. So that will always be a factor. However, he is still effective. Since coming back from his loan spell, he's been delivering the assists and the goals as well. So no complaints in terms of how he plays. However, obviously there are still improvements to be made. They're going to look to go out on that right-hand side, I would imagine. But that's closed down there brilliantly. Oh, there we go. Ball into Milik. Oh, his touch just wasn't the right one. There's a bad touch there. A better touch, and he gets a strike on goal. They've gone for some more pace. Konoplyanka. We've run ourselves a corner there. The Schalke side is a good one. And if they can keep some of their key players, they could quite easily be a powerhouse in European football over the next couple of years. Because their best players are all young. And very good as well. A loose touch there. Gives Schalke an opportunity to potentially pile some numbers forward. But they I was going to say they don't seem to be doing that. But now everybody's turning up. Oof, just wide. Lax defending there. But I feel like Donnarumma had that covered. The defending could have been better. But they do have players who can create moments like that. Make a couple of subs just to keep things fresh. Harriet has done well against his old side. But I feel like putting Ramsey in there and putting Berger in that centre midfield spot would probably be a bit more beneficial now as we start to wind this game down a little bit. Other than that, I'm going to keep Milik on. Maybe bring Aubameyang on in a moment. We'll see. There we go, he gets an applause there. And Harriet, again, proves himself. And he'll have done his chances in the squad. No damage there. A very, very good performance from him. Did his job absolutely perfectly. Kept things simple. Here's Berger, who we were talking about. The interception machine. And Bolo now. And Mendy does well to put the forward under pressure. Schalke are really closing down our players at any given opportunity. But there's Reece Nelson, who's darting through. Oh, he tried to square it across the box there. And unfortunately, couldn't get it past that first man. Kimpembe, great challenge. My opinion on the win against Spurs, great performance. Absolutely brilliant performance. I love a North London derby, especially the ones where we dick Spurs as well. They got a bit too cocky. They've been cocky in recent years, and we just had to kind of put them back in their place there. Reece Nelson. And now, Milik again. This time he gets the shot away, and it's saved. Milik hasn't been as prolific as he used to be. That being said, he's getting involved in the play more, and he's still a very crucial player for this squad. He's still got a pretty good strike rate for us as well. His overall contributions are fantastic. So, yeah, whilst he's losing out in terms of playing time to the likes of Mbappe, he's still a very, very key player for us. A very, very good target man. And now, Luis Alberto. Thought he had that 1-2-1, but Kimpembe is just too quick and too good, quite frankly. Reece Nelson, good play there. And found his way out of that little sticky situation as well. And we've won a free kick. Frustrations starting to bubble over for these Schalke players now. They just can't seem to get the ball off us on a consistent basis. And resorting to diving in here. Goretzka picking himself up a yellow. And we'll make our final changes of the day. I'm going to bring Nelson into that attacking midfield spot. And I'm going to put Mbappe out wide. And bring Aubameyang on. We'll change our counter target to Aubameyang and go from there. Aubameyang is a fantastic counter target. Obviously, he doesn't offer an awful lot in the build-up play. Oh, come on, that's poor. But yeah, having Aubameyang just staying up top and pressuring that back line is a big deal. We win a free kick there. Risky play from Maffeo. And it was for the offside. Maffeo with that long ball up to Mbappe. And poor touch from Mbappe. Not something you can say too often. Well done, Maffeo, again. He's been solid. He's been very, very solid. Now, Caligiuri is going to look to float this one in. Oh, fantastic save. Fantastic save from Donnarumma. I thought that was destined for the back of the net there. What a phenomenal save that is. Oh, brilliant stuff. Got both hands to it as well. And Caligiuri couldn't get his foot around the ball. Big ball up to Aubameyang. Wins that one comfortably, as you'd expect. Oh, Mbappe absolutely skins his man. And There we go. Another 1-0 win. We didn't really boss either game as much as we could have done. We were pretty much in control of this, but only 2-0 on aggregate. You'd have expected more, but this Schalke side are promising. They're very, very promising. And in the future, they're going to be a team to watch out for, definitely. Just the one shot on target there for Schalke. And it was that incredible save from Donnarumma that kept it out. And Mbappe was the difference for the sides today. He gets that man of the match. Mendy with a 4.5. I feel like that might be a little bit harsh, but doesn't matter at this point. Alright, let's see who went through then. So, Monaco knocked Spurs out. Brilliant. Obviously, we've gone through. PSG are out. Chelsea have gone through. I don't know who I'd rather play, to be honest, because both teams are very, very strong. CSK Moscow beat Marseille in away goals. Real Madrid beat Shakhtar. They pulled it back in that second leg. Valencia have taken PSV out of the equation. Barcelona comfortably battering Lokomotiv Moscow. Man City scraping past Ajax. And Donnarumma's dramatic improvement continuing there, which is great. Donnarumma now 86 overall goalkeeper. All right, let's get into this match against Brighton, which should be a pretty straightforward one. Oh, that salary budget is such a problem. I didn't think that through. Also, let's have a look at who we've got in the next round of the Champions League, because that's a big deal. Knockout phase. Oh, you are kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. We've got Barcelona. Oh, dear. That is not ideal. At all. Well, we're just going to have to get through it. We're just going to have to get through it. Okay. So, this Brighton side, pretty straightforward one. We've got some decent plays in there, but really and truly shouldn't be offering too much in the way of resistance to this side. Pogba's still out, but he'll be back ready for the next game, ready for the cup match against Stoke, which will be good. Harriet at the moment is going to keep his place. Dembele is going to come back into the starting lineup. I'm going to give Mbappe a bit of a rest. We'll play Milik. Kimpembe is on great form. Delite's on good form as well. Lucas Paqueta's conditioning at the moment isn't great, which is a shame because I want to give him more game time. Sander Berge can come in onto the bench again. Casemiro's on perfect condition there, so we won't want to get rid of that. I think that is pretty much what we're going to go with. I like that. We'll put Laporte on the bench instead of Jimenez. Right. this should be, ideally, a pretty straightforward game. This Gross guy seems decent. Kimpembe and Baldock. I was going to say Proper's the better midfielder out of the two, so we'll cover him. Aubameyang still our counter target. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Kakot, you're in. The stream was horrible last time, and I can only apologise. I don't know what happened, but it's better this time. I just had to kind of work on some settings. Streaming is not always as easy as it seems, especially when you try and do different things with it. But we are streaming. We are good. The gameplay's good. The stream quality is good. The story is progressing quite nicely. We are through to the next round of the Champions League, and as we just found out, we've got Barcelona of all teams, which is less than ideal. I'll be honest. Less than ideal to be facing Barcelona. But right now, we're just going to focus on this game against Brighton before we have to play Stoke in the FA Cup semi-finals. Stoke are all that stand between us and a second cup final in as many years. Hopefully we'll be winning this one, because we didn't do so well last time out. Kakot's saying a 3-1 prediction for this game. I'd take a 3-1. Don't know, you got to do better than that, mate. You're on perfect condition. You're on a dramatic improvement. And I swear you just got an extra point on your handling. Come on. Oh, okay. Nobody on Baldock properly there. And a pretty free header for him. But we've dealt with that. Let's get this ball up to Milik. He won it comfortably, but Aubameyang wasn't on his toes there. You've got to gamble and expect a teammate to win it. There we go. Now Aubameyang. Oh, why has he stopped running? Milik stopped his run there. Aubameyang looking to create opportunities for his teammate, but there seems to be a lack of cohesion between the two. And to be fair, Milik and Aubameyang haven't always been the best partnership. They're not a particularly bad partnership, but there are better partnerships within this side. Oh, the pace there. They're about to prove me wrong. If Aubameyang scores his switch, he does. And that 1-2 there from Milik to Aubameyang puts us a goal in front there. And just the burners he put on to get in front of his man. And then just absolutely leathers that into the bottom corner. 1-0. Now, Brighton, we're going to look to attack here. Putting some numbers forward, which is fine. That suits us. Because we can attack them on the break. And we would fancy ourselves to cause a fair bit of damage in that scenario. Oh, Aubameyang tried something clever. Tried to turn his man two ways. Casemiro's solid again. Aaron Ramsey just comfortable in midfield. Baldock's through. And he's scored. And that is poor defending from us. We said we'd hit them on the break, but that's exactly what happened to us. And after that free header, he was unlikely to miss another clear-cut chance like that. And to be fair, it came from our own tackle. We committed too many men to one player. And got punished. 1-1. And Arsenal still showing some signs of defensive fragility. Not too much. I mean, there's not much you can do about those ones when they happen. But here we go again. This time, we keep possession after winning the ball back. And Aubameyang again. Oh, just couldn't quite get there to that one. Dembele hardly been involved in this game so far. And to be fair, he's been having a very good season. But he's been quiet today. And now we look like we could be in trouble again. Oh, Kimpembe didn't hold on to that. And it's been given. What has that been given as? Hopefully it's just a free kick. I don't even think it should have been that, to be honest. He's got the ball there. And Izquierdo has just managed to win it back. We could be in trouble. And Ramsey with a great clearance to get rid of that. Casemiro. And his pass is intercepted. Now, Delite's going to have to block this from Rosinia. He doesn't. And Brighton are 2-1 up. What is going on here? This is a stronger side than we put out against Schalke. And we just seem to be intent on sabotaging anything to do with the Premier League at this point. I mean, the title is pretty much out of reach for everybody at this point. But second place would show plenty of improvement from us. Unlucky there. Tried to send Dembele through twice there. And just didn't work out. And our just general build-up play is looking poor at the moment. Well done, Harriet. Does well. Ball over the top to Aubameyang, and the keeper's going to get there for that. I don't know what state Brighton are in, but they seem to be going for this game. And maybe this is the game that saves them from relegation, I don't know. We are in that part of the season where teams do start to think about that. After this game, you'll obviously see the Premier League table. What is going on here? Well, it's 3-1, Kakarot. You got what you wanted, mate. I was going to say, we'll be able to see what the table is looking like. It's very tight between 2nd and 5th. And this is really not working in our favour at all. Rosinia gets a booking. Half time with 3-1 down. Arsenal really looking lackluster. That early goal from Aubameyang looked like it was the start of a typical thrashing. But after that, we've done absolutely nothing in that final third. And it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. I'm going to put Aubameyang through the middle and have Milik out on that left-hand side. Hopefully that will help to change our fortunes ever so slightly. They're still going for this. They're still in attack. I mean, surely at this point you would look and say that, hey, we need to hold this down. But they're not looking to sit back and defend. They want more. There's Dembele into Aubameyang. And they're being so proactive in defence, and I don't know what to make of it, honestly. Oh, Dembele, the touch was so poor there. You just got to take that into your stride, big man. Dembele just muscled out of it. And this Brighton side are defending with their lives right now. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, come off it. Okay, we get that away. Ramsey. Who are we looking for? Looking for Aubameyang. Oh, just couldn't hold on to it. Okay, we now have to start putting numbers forward. Oh, you're kidding me. What on earth is happening here? We're getting absolutely battered. Absolutely battered. We can't complete our passes. The heads have gone. And this Arsenal side is showing why they're not going to win the league this season. Oh, you are kidding me. You are kidding me. And it's play like that. We need to be ruthless in these games. We need to be deadly. And decisions like that are not good enough. Head to Bellerin, just choosing to stroll towards the ball rather than claiming it. And that is Izquierdo. And a good tackle there from Delete. Casemiro with a good challenge. Oh, great football there. Great football. We're back in business. 4-2. Come on. Oh, right. I feel like Milik needs to come off here. We'll go with Mbappe. I think I'm going to go with Sane in there as well. Would Sane be better out wide, maybe? No. Sane in attacking mid. Let's go. Come on. This isn't finished yet. This absolutely is not finished yet. And we know we can get 3 goals with this lineup. And they're just dumping it into those corners there. Bellerin this time with a bit more urgency than he showed at other points during this game. Oh, great ball over the top. Aubameyang's touch. Aubameyang's finish. And I told you, we are coming back. This is not over. This is absolutely not over. Mbappe with great strength just to hold off his man. And the same for Aubameyang there. Just finishes into that far post. And this press from Arsenal is impressive to say the least. And no pun intended there. Okay, Sane now. Looks for Aubameyang. Oh, just a covering defender there. Oh, great touch. Kolasinac should get there for that quite comfortably. And he does. There's still plenty of time here for us to not only get level, but maybe even win this. But we're going to have to take... Oh, my God. I was going to say, we're going to have to take all our chances. And Brighton are doing just that. That is a fantastic ball. That is a phenomenal pass. Alright, come on. There's still time. Oh, come on, Aubameyang. You've got to be more assertive. Referee, it's never a free kick. Fair play to this Brighton side, though. They have attacked us this entire game. They've attacked us the entire game and got the reward for it. They left no room for complacency. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, Aubameyang takes it. He's through. And there we go. Come on, we've got another one. 5-4. We can make this. We can make this 5-all. Come on, it's still there to be done. 9-goal thriller. There we go. Go, go Dembele. He does. Dembele. Oh, just couldn't get that shot away. Touch let him down there. We'll go for Dembele. Oh, Ramsey. There we go. We've lost that game there. And Dembele's got it. I think that might mean we are mathematically unable to win the title, which I think we knew anyway. We scored every shot we got on target. But Brighton were just absolutely all over us. And we didn't expect it. Aubameyang got an 8.5, but doesn't get a man of the match because he wasn't on the winning side. Baldock with a 7.5 will take the match ball home. It's a strange circumstance there. With Aubameyang picking up a hat-trick. But we've got bigger issues to deal with today. And Brighton deserved the win. Can't complain. Right, so let's look at this table now. So, Manchester United are still 3 points off Chelsea. They can still potentially win the league. At this point now, we've pretty much given away our chance of finishing second. So we're going to have to be looking at third again, cementing that Champions League spot. Man City are still on their job. Spurs, of course, are going to be just happy finishing above Arsenal because they're Spurs. I wouldn't be so knee-jerk about it, Kakua. We're not poor in defence. We had a poor defensive game. You know, the players that were there on the pitch were good enough to hold out that game, and they just didn't. Brighton ran us completely over, and it just goes like that sometimes. I'm not going to make a signing off the back of that game. We've already got a lot of good defenders. And now we've got this game against Stoke to deal with. Stoke are a difficult team to come up against on the best of days. What are they looking like right now? Okay. Interesting side, but definitely beatable. Have a look at this squad. Let me know who you think should be playing in the next game, and I am quickly going to nip to the loo, and I will be back momentarily. Right, so what are we saying? Let's have a look at this chat. I think Berger needs to come in for this match, not on red form though. Yeah, not on that conditioning, not against Shaqiri as well. Well, maybe make the changes I would make, and then we'll see how that matches up with everything else. So. Right, so that is probably the side that I would look to put out. Put Laporte in there. Now, let's see what the chat is saying. So, Berger, that's not going to happen. Sane, yep, Sane's in. Pablo for Bellerin, yep. Laporte for Kimpembe. Interesting. We won't have enough pace if we don't play Kimpembe. He is our only fast defender, to be fair. But I'd be happy giving Delete a bit of a break on that. Pogba for Ramsey. Ooh. You know what? Yeah. Ramsey's not been as good as he can be. I'll put it that way. He hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been brilliant either. I feel like Ainsley should be the one to come off the bench today for that. Okay. So Casemiro, Pogba, and Harit. Interesting. Okay, I like this team, to be fair. Ousmane Dembele is a good player. He's not being great today. We'll say that much. Right. Yeah, we definitely need someone on Diouf. Casemiro on Shaqiri. Let's do this. Kako, I'm not going into a cup semi-final and changing the formation up like that. No way. Stick to what we know and just play better than last time. This isn't the... Oh, the kits. Bloody hell. I say this isn't the time of the season to be messing about with things. This is going to cost me here. Ball over the top. Oh, Aubameyang. Nearly. Now, this is what Pogba brings to the team. Is, again, that ability to make those interceptions. Just because he is so tall. And Harry draws a free kick. Now, luckily, Harry is the sort of player that can draw those free kicks on a regular basis. So having him in the attacking midfield, we don't actually lose anything. Obviously, before we used to play Pogba in there. But, no, since coming to the squad, Harry is actually... He's done his role very well. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky Kolasinac. I've gone out wide there. Good tackle. Great ball now. Pogba. Oh, tries to play an outside of the boot one to Aubameyang there. He's got that in his locker. Okay, let's just keep this and reevaluate where our players are. If Stoke start pressing us, we're in trouble. Because I need the time to figure out which players are who. Kolasinac. Into Mbappe. Oh, come on. Gotta do better than that. Oh, very nearly punished us there. Get rid of that. Well done. I don't know why Aubameyang didn't want any part of that ball there, but that's okay. Get that clear. Just get that out of there. Come on. What a bloody kick clash. The thing is, man, I'm saying classic show in the chat. It's not me, it's the option file. The option file sets Stokes' kit to being a white kit when it's, you know, fuck's sake, when clearly it's a red kit. And that causes problems like this, and it costs me games every single Master League because this option file isn't ever done properly, but it's one of the easiest to access. So such is life. It is annoying when you have an option file and you've got to make adjustments to it yourself just to be able to use it. Sane now looks to cut inside. He does so very well there. And Harry can't get his through ball in. Pogba, great strength. Kolasinac. Out to Harry. Oh, come on. This is for the cup final as well. We need this. Kylian Mbappe just didn't have the attacking support he needed there. Casemiro now. Great pass for the ball, of course. And Mbappe's touch not so great there. Aubameyang's had next to no support in attack. Very little service, if any. Kolasinac now. There we go. Oh, come on. At half time, it's 1-0, and we've been poor. We've had all the ball and done absolutely nothing with it, and I don't know how we're going to turn this around, to be honest. I don't know how we're going to turn this around. No one's been getting the ball into Aubameyang at all. Right, I'm going to have to go for it with this. I'm going to have to go for that. Just put more numbers in that attacking midfield space because holding that possession isn't doing anything for us. Okay, Pogba finds Aubameyang. Oh, they just about get that clear. But that's what we want more of. Okay. Another ball in again. And Stoke are now sitting back quite effectively. Sane. Aubameyang. Oh, what a finish that is. Come on. And there we go. That one little gamble has paid off there. Because our best play this season has been when Pogba has been in that attacking half of the pitch more often than not. And of course, that's where his skill set lies. He's a phenomenal attacking player. And you notice all of a sudden the ball starts getting into Aubameyang more. We start scoring goals. Great ball in. Oh. Oh, come on. Where's this defence? Oh, I thought that went in then. I was going to be sick. Ah. Right, let's keep this going. Come on. We'll go out that way. Well done, Aubameyang. Great ball. Oh, it's a great chip. Come on. So many times we've had opportunities, gone for the chip and they've not worked. Well, Aubameyang is the man. He really is the man. There we go. Oof. That's all we need you to do. Just have more players in that attacking space and give Stoke more to worry about. Back in business. And just turn play over that little bit quicker. There you go. Kolasinac should get that, and he does. Oh, come on. That's the kick clash again. Oh, just enough there from Kimpembe. Well done, big man. Aubameyang is so key to this team. And now Stoke are piling numbers forward again. Which is fine. Well done, Pogba. Ooh, tried to find Harry then. The vision to spot that run was phenomenal, by the way. Uh-oh. Oh, Pogba, thank God for that. You've got us out of a pickle there. Oh, it's still going. Nothing from the ref there. I can't believe we didn't get a free kick there. What's going on? Aubameyang doing great stuff though. Maffeo, Sane, Casemiro. And Stoke diving in as Stoke do, I guess. And we've just got to be careful now because Stoke are going to press. And when Stoke press, this kick clash is going to affect us, not them. The computer isn't affected by kick clashes, obviously. The computer has no eyes. Oh, how have they missed that? How did Diouf not get on the end of that? we'll go to Aubameyang again, but this time we'll go into that space there. I tried to nod it onto Mbappe this time. Yeah, I knew he was going out there. Pogba, fantastic stuff. Sane now with the burners. Finds Mbappe. Oh. And this is where we're going to get caught slipping, isn't it? Oof, come on. I gotta stop trying to give people hat tricks. Like, if they're through on goal, just let the man score. They put on Bacchus instead of Shaqiri. Kimpembe gets that out well. And Harit doing his job well as well. And now Aubameyang has got the pace for Ryan Shawcross, and we do have a free kick there. Much deserved as well. Got to see a booking, surely. Bauer is probably going to get away with this. He is. Not the best tackle. No. Just in case this gets a bit sticky, I want to take Harit off. And put... Yeah, we'll put Maitland-Niles on. Why not? Harit again had a good game there. Right. Pogba over this one. In his comeback game. Can he do it? Swansea it! Oh, it's a comfortable save for the keeper there. We should have enough time to hold on to this now. Well done, good tackle, Ainsley. And there we go, finally. Finally. That little tweak was necessary there. Paul Pogba came on. And, I say came on. Stepped up and took responsibility. And that is why you sign a player of that calibre. Because it's for moments like that where they can come through clutch. And it's definitely necessary. 2-1 sees us through to the final. I don't know who we're facing. Hopefully we get an easier option. No, we get Manchester United. Leicester did manage to get himself a goal, but it's not enough. And it's an Arsenal-Manchester United FA Cup final. The last time this happened, Arsenal won on penalties with Paul Scholes missing. And hopefully this time we can do a little bit better as well. In 5 games this month, Aubameyang has scored 6 goals. This guy is just absolutely ridiculous. Lucas Paqueta and Mbappe also chipping in. Dembele with 5 assists. I've been telling you guys, he's serious. He's definitely serious. He's got his doubters on this channel, but Dembele is definitely serious. And team of the month, Ozil, in ex-Arsenal, of course. And Man United seem to have had a good month. As of Leicester, apparently. Aubameyang and Dembele in the team of the month for us. And Donnarumma continuing to improve. Maffeo also improving as well. We'll take it. Now we've got Barcelona in the Champions League quarter-final. And it just wouldn't be Arsenal in the Champions League without us playing Barcelona or Bayern Munich, would it? That's just how it works. Right. Ooh, who's this? Okay. Casemiro, what are you getting? The fighter. We'll take that. Casemiro with the fighter team role. Brilliant. Fan favourite bonus. Condition for key matches. Good stuff. Oh, God. We've just had players from international friendlies. And, oh, the tiredness is there. Hopefully Barcelona as well have got a lot of tired players. They've got a very good side there. Mkhitaryan out on the right. Alenya on the left. Well, centre mid. Really, left centre mid. Zielinski and Sergio Roberto at the base of that midfield. And yeah, it's a good back line for Barcelona as well. So and we've been shagged on form. Absolutely shagged. That is horrible. Like, how am I expected to function with this team? Like, what? Right, okay. Let's somehow make this happen. So we'll put Maffeo out there. Reece Nelson is going to start. Mbappe just simply can't play. We'll put Lucas Paqueta in there with Milik. Bring our Aubameyang off the bench, maybe. This is not good. We'll go Mendy out there. Or could we play Ainsley? Ainsley might be a bit better, you know. Ainsley might be a little bit... he lacks the defensive prowess. Oh, Pogba didn't play for France. That's fantastic. Right. No. We'll go with that. I can't say Burger to start. I think I might have to, you know. But we'll go like that. We'll go Burger in there, Pogba in there, Harrit up top. Might even put... Do I put Ainsley in there? No, I feel like I put Ainsley on the bench. And then bring Sane off after. Laporte there. This is not going to be fun at all. This is going to be horrible. I think Laporte might have to start. Just, if we are going for players with less... I don't know. Laporte or delete though. Yeah, I think Laporte. Right. Let's do this. This is a massive shag. But so I'm going to put Burger on Messi. Kimpembe on Suarez. And Mendy on Mkhitaryan is such a mismatch. But it's going to happen. Oh, I've just lost all of... Oh no, I did it in team management, didn't I? Like an idiot. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll go with that and we'll sort team management out afterwards. Let's do this. Yeah, I think we've got the mark settings all sorted as well, haven't we? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Barcelona versus Arsenal. Champions League quarter-final. And this is going to be one hell of a game. Pogba versus Busquets in midfield is going to be interesting, to say the least. Very, very interesting. And a front of Messi and Suarez, not to be sniffed at. And away we go. No Mbappe, no Aubameyang for Arsenal in the starting lineup today. Both of them just not really at 100%. Struggling physically. Oh, and Barcelona just already looking super creative. If they keep that up all game, we're going to get punished. Let's get this ball out there to Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson making Champions League starts against Barcelona. The last time a young Englishman did that, we know what happened there. It went down in history. Jack Wilshere, of course. Maybe Reece Nelson can have a similar impact today. All we need to do is try and get one goal here. Just one goal at the Nou Camp would be so beneficial. Now, Lucas Paqueta does well. Hold on to that. Oh, the press from Barcelona is crazy. Good ball behind the man there. And Barcelona are really not going to give us a moment's peace. Now, the annoying thing is, they'll leave Messi in that area knowing full well he's not going to lose the ball. It's like, how good do you have to be, you know, a 5'6" target man? You know what I mean? Like, this guy is just phenomenal. And oh, there's Messi. And thankfully that's just going to trickle wide. We're just going to keep men back at all times here. We can't even afford to take too many risks, especially not at this stage in the game. Now, one thing we might have going for us is Milik's height. But Barcelona do still have a physical enough defense to deal with that. There we go. Pogba now. Looking for Milik. Oh, tried to turn past. Was it Yerry Mina? And just simply could not. The amount of tackles Barcelona have made already at this point in the game is crazy. And the worry is that they might not have even got out of first gear. This might just be standard base level Barcelona right now. Which is a terrifying prospect, really. To have a team that can start the game with this much defensive intensity. Oh, there we go. Reece Nelson. He's got past his man. Gets that cross in. Milik! I thought he'd scored. I thought he'd scored. Oh, typical Kakarot. He mentions one loss and not the fact I've won all the other games. Good old Kakarot, eh? Pogba tried to flick on that. And couldn't. Messi. This guy's dribbling is just phenomenal. And now Suarez. Good tackle. I mean, Harit. Pogba tried to find Milik there. And Barcelona just not giving us any space at all. Oh, no. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. Oof. Oh, okay. Mkhitaryan diving in against his old club there. Clearly no love lost. Yeah. Milik does well. But Lucas Paqueta just can't seem to stay on the ball at the moment. It's going to be hard against this Barcelona backline. And good defensive pressure there. Is yielded possession. Now Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta still. Looks to find Harit. Ball gets back to Harit. Oh, he tried to put it back into that 6-yard box for Paqueta. Unfortunate there. Kimpembe does it brilliantly. Oof. I thought somehow it was going to be like magically directed into the feet of Messi. Oh, great ball. Great ball. Nelson hits it first time and scores. Reece Nelson scores against Barcelona at the Nou Camp. And what a footballer this kid is. What a player this guy is. He's come back from loan. He said in the match programs that he was keen to stamp himself into this first team and show the level that he's at. Demand that he's been given a chance, and he's done that. He's taking his chances off the bench. He's starting games, he's taking those chances again. And Lucas Paqueta, what an assist. And what a first time hit there from Reece Nelson. The technique on that is absolutely perfect. And we're 1-0 up at the Nou Camp. Just before half time as well. What perfect timing that is. Sergio Busquets not happy. Barcelona have been the better side, it has to be said. But it's moments like that, that's all you need. And there's 2 shots on target. Whereas Barcelona have been halted by an uncharacteristically solid Arsenal defence at the moment. Let's see if they can hold on to that and keep that going. The second half underway now. And Iniesta, who still hasn't retired in this Master League, is coming on for Zielinski. Oh, come on. Good play there from Pablo Maffeo. Arsenal doing well just to try and keep them into awkward areas there. And some solid defending keeps that out. Now, I think this might be a good move here. Yeah, it's done exactly what we wanted. Now Reece Nelson can try and run. Oh, I was going to say try and run at Jordi Alba, who is just so composed, so experienced, and just, quite frankly, an incredible left-back. If there was a signing I would make in the summer, it would be a left-back. Kolasinac is fantastic, but I think it's one position where we could realistically improve within our budget. The wage budget is obviously an issue. Oh, well done, Donnarumma. Not so well done on the goal kick out, but Pogba does his job there. Unlucky. Paqueta tried to release Reece Nelson again. If that had got past the first man, Jordi Alba would have had a job on to keep that away from the young Englishman. Great tackle again. Lionel Messi being pocketed at the moment. Just keen not to give him any time and space on the ball. Maffeo gets that up. And we've got a throw in a good area. We're looking solid right now. Coutinho's going to come on for Mkhitaryan. Who's not had a great game, to be honest. His only real influence was giving away that foul. Oh. And that's going to go out there. And Barcelona now are starting to throw numbers forward. As you would expect at this point. Ooh. Let's just keep this calm. Let's just keep this calm here. Okay. Let's just chill out. Alright, we've got an option out there. I'm going to take it. Great play there. Now Mendy. Looks to put that into the box there. And Ter Stegen, quick off his line as always. And the ball goes out the same way. Pogba picks that up in midfield. And now Reece Nelson against Lenglet. Oh, and he's been fouled there. He's drawn the foul. We've had such a great performance from Nelson so far today. And Lenglet's got himself a yellow card. Brilliant play there from Nelson. Just a little jinking run there. Now Paul Pogba's going to look to float this one in. Instead he goes for the whip. And it's a great header. Is that Reece Nelson again? It is. This kid is absolutely unstoppable. Reece Nelson. What an absolute phenomenon. Absolute phenomenon, Reece Nelson. To come into the squad at the last minute and take the initiative to score 2 goals against Barcelona. Absolutely phenomenal. Jordi Alba. He's looking for options here and he's found Suarez. But Suarez again dispossessed. And Kimpembe's been doing a very good job on him today. Now they've found Messi though. And again, dispossessed. And of course that goes in there. There was no way that Barcelona were going to allow us not to score there. We just couldn't get it out. The game just wouldn't let us clear it. Messi with a great strike. And now it's getting interesting. Well, we just need to play quite calm here. Oh, and Pogba's now through. Paul Pogba shoots. Oh, and he's dragged it. I can't believe he's dragged that. Oh, unlucky. Big kick out to Suarez, and Kimpembe doesn't get there, but... Oh, I was going to say he stops Suarez from trapping it. And now Barcelona have got options forward, and we get that clear quite nicely. Now Lucas Paqueta sends Amine Harit through. Oh, and he gets the shot away. It looked like he'd been challenged. It looked like he'd been stopped, but no. We are... I can't believe it. We're 2 goals up again. 3 goals against Barcelona here, and the young guns have stepped up here. And they've shown that they are just as good, if not better than some of the members of the first team. And it's becoming impossible to leave these guys out. Absolutely. Lucas Paqueta has again come up with the goods there. With that ball just right into his stride there. He hasn't got a stretch for it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What a performance this is after a less than convincing performance against Brighton. And that is Arsenal all over. They can put in performances like this against the best of sides and then just completely let things slip against the likes of Brighton, with all due respect. Okay, we're going to play that ball into the midfield there. And we read that like a book, and Reece Nelson again. Oh, he's not going to get there to that one. Lenglet used his strength well. Oh, good play there. Good play. And that's risky to do with the likes of Lionel Messi closing down on you. But we take the win at the Nou Camp. Reece Nelson gets that man of the match. And who can argue against it? What a performance this kid has put in today. And we absolutely dominated that. Barcelona looked good in possession, but then actually making things happen in the final third, just we didn't allow them to. Kimpembe had a fantastic game, as did Laporte as well. Laporte doesn't get enough credit sometimes, and hasn't had as many playing opportunities as maybe he would like, but he's delivered today. And ooh, Monaco 3-0 up against Madrid. Man City against Chelsea. As long as either of those teams goes out, quite frankly, I'll be happy. Chelsea, probably the better side at the moment. And Moscow against Valencia. So it really is just a day of upsets. The stronger teams lost every single game. We'll take it. And Donnarumma's reflexes improved to 97, which is crazy. And Reece Nelson's overall is now 77. But he's putting in 92, 93 level performances right now. And Maffeo is a level 3 protege now, which is great. And he'll get bonus experience points when he plays. Absolutely fine. And Harit is a level 3 star player. Brilliant. So we're going to get this West Brom game out of the way, and then we'll play Barcelona again. Just tweeting this out. Give me a second. Right. So, let's have a look at West Brom and the team that they're putting out. They kept hold of Sturridge. Sturridge and Rodriguez is a pretty decent front line, to be fair. Donnarumma is absolutely shattered at this point. But he'll still be able to deliver. I am quite tempted to keep Nelson in the side and play Aubameyang with Paqueta. I do like this partnership. It tends to reap goals as well. Harrit has been playing very well, but he does need a break. So I think it's a good opportunity to play Sane in there. Berger's absolutely knackered. So we're going to go back with Casemiro, and Laporte is also tired. So Delete can come back in there and he'll be happy with that. Mbappe on the bench. Milik's absolutely tired. Kolasinac, bring him on the bench, and Dembele for Harit. Okay. Krikoviak now playing as a centre-half is interesting. Very interesting. But the guy is a great ball winner, so it kind of makes sense. Reece Nelson versus Kieran Gibbs. That should be quite a good matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how that pans out. Yeah, mark settings. Keep him on there. Keep him there. And we will go counter target. Yeah, Aubameyang is the counter target. Awesome. Right, let's go. Let me get some score predictions in the chat for this game. All right. Again, this is a game that we should be looking to win quite comfortably, but we can't take anything for granted. We know that. We've seen how that works out. Granted, West Brom are a very different sort of side to the Brighton side we faced. Very defensive team. So they're just going to be looking to hit us on the break. And we just got to dispossess them as high up the pitch as possible. Once they do get the ball. There we go. Sane. Paqueta. Reece Nelson. Nelson now just looks to go out wide. Oh, tried to play an early cross in, and I don't know what that went out for. Was that a corner or a throw-in? It looks like a throw-in. Yeah, it was. Back out to Nelson. And now Maffeo with the cross in. Oh, Aubameyang tried the acrobatic, and I think he might have taken someone's head off with that as well. There we go. Maffeo with a good challenge on Chadley. Nelson again. Now Aubameyang. Pogba. Just looking for runners, and there are none. Reece Nelson's cross blocked again. And now Rodriguez up there on his own, and he's dealt with comfortably by Presnel Kimpembe there. Pogba with a fantastic interception. Deals with that. Sane. Oh, come on, ref. 4-2 to West Brom. Jeez. Well, let's see if West Brom can deliver on that faith. Well, they've got the ball in a dangerous area there, but that's dealt with comfortably. Oh, what a great ball that is. And a very strong challenge. I'm surprised that that's been allowed there, but we got it back with Sane, who gives it away immediately. Comfortable save there from Donnarumma. Nothing too much to worry about there. Ooh, tried a cheeky little ball into Sane there. And again, he's of the similar ilk to Mbappe in that if he does get in behind, he's not being caught. So those gambles are always worth giving a go, because they do reap rewards very, very often. There's a great cross from Nelson there, but no one attacking it. Sonny! Ooh! Keeper had to be at his best to pull that one out. That was arcing towards the top corner there. He's pulled that from behind himself. Brilliant save. Yeah, we'll keep Pogba on that. Mendy. Sane. Pogba! Ooh, very good effort there. Oh, it's a good ball. Good save there by Donnarumma. This this game's an interesting one. I can't call it at this point. It's really hard to say who's in control of this, because West Brom's game plan is to sit back, and it's working out for them. And that very nearly went in. That very, very nearly went in. So we've got to be careful of those opportunities there, because West Brom sit back very effectively. We know this. Ref! Where's the foul there? We're one-on-one with the goalkeeper at that point. We didn't even get a replay of that to see if it was a fair challenge or not. My guess is no. Good tackle. Now Casemiro, who can he find? Can send Aubameyang on a run. We know how these typically end up. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Go on, big header. Well done. Great ball in behind for Reece Nelson. Oh, and he scored again. This kid is absolutely ridiculous. In front of the Emirates faithful. And this kid is not only scoring goals, he's scoring good goals. In the last 2 games alone, there's 2 screamers and a bullet header. And what a player he's turning out to be. And Paqueta again sets him up. And Paqueta's delivering as well. He's showing that again. He's a starter in this team, and he was in the first half of the first season. And then the tactical setup didn't quite work in his favour. Reece Nelson is absolutely on form. Shouts of wonder kid from the fans. And it's hard to argue at this point. It's definitely hard to argue. There you go. Big ball up. Aubameyang holds off his man well. Kieran Gibbs struggling to deal with him, but makes a good challenge in all fairness. But at half time, it's 1-0. And Reece Nelson, that kid again, absolutely delivering. And making it hard for Dembele and Sane to nail down a place, because there's now even more competition than there was before. That was a highly contested position that, you know, was going around in cycles with, to be fair, Dembele having the most playing time out of the three. But since Nelson's come back, he might have played the most. And there we go, there's a cross again into Paqueta, but Paqueta didn't rise for that. Now Daniel Sturridge. And he's dealt with comfortably there by Casemiro. And Sane screaming for the ball. He wants it. He wants to take on his man. And he does. He runs inside now. Or tried to find Reece Nelson, but the pass wasn't quite good enough. And Pogba puts him under pressure. Phillips. What a goal that is. Jesus Christ, what a strike that is. Rodriguez with the first time finish, and Donnarumma just couldn't keep that out. I did not see that coming at all. I didn't think he'd shoot from there. It shows how I didn't think he'd score from there, but yeah, Donnarumma's position wasn't that great either. Alright, so we've got it all to do again. And West Brom starting to put numbers forward again, and that is not the pass we wanted, but we get it away. Ball back out to Pogba. And ref, you've got to go into your pocket for this. Absolutely got to go into your pocket for this, and he does. Phillips picks up a yellow card there for that rash challenge on Sane. Now, Pogba can hit this. And he does. That was so close. That's going in off the post. What a save that is. Now we're going to look for Aubameyang here. And Aubameyang is the guy there. Oh, and another good save. So another very, very good save there from Braz Myhill. That was going in. Let's have a look again. Now, that ball goes back out to Casemiro. It goes out to Maffeo. He's looking for options. He does want to hold onto the ball while they appear, while they materialise. Aubameyang! This guy is ridiculous. How do you score from there? How do you do that? How? What a striker. Best striker in the league. I'm calling it. Oh, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Now, Phillips finds Sturridge. He manages to find Rodriguez, who's going to fancy his chances at any point now after scoring that great goal early on in the second half. And they've brought on Burke for Phillips. Phillips had a pretty good game. He's caused us some problems, but that yellow card would have been weighing on his manager's mind there. Donnarumma gets that up to Aubameyang, who can't direct his header, but very nearly steals the ball off the defender there, and West Brom would have been in a world of trouble. And that's gone for a goal kick. Right, we'll get that up to Aubameyang again. Nice high kick up to him there. Wins that header. Oh, great touch there from Reece Nelson. Can he get the cross in? He can. And I don't know what Sane had done there. No, it was the defender who cleared that out. Thank goodness. I'd have had some serious questions to ask of Leroy Sane then. Aubameyang again is the target. Gets up and against a comfortable save for Myhill. Oh, Paqueta almost chipping in for one of the goals there. To be fair, he's been a great provider to everybody. He definitely deserves a goal if he can get one. Because he's been a fantastic creative influence for this team. Oh, no. Oh, it's a great touch from Burke there, who is obviously very quick. But delete with the most accurate clearance you'll see today. And a brilliant last-ditch challenge. It had to be. Because Aubameyang was pretty much clear at this point. And no chance of that being dangerous. And Sturridge has run his race. Solomon Rondon. Delete. Good bit of defending there from Mendy. Now, Maffeo out to Nelson, who's just continuing to deliver. Now charges at the West Brom box, and his shot is blocked. Paqueta! Oh, the composure is just ridiculous with this kid. Lucas Paqueta has got to be the most composed player in this squad. Some of the goals he's scored, he's been under pressure, he traps them down. Sticks some top corner for fun. What a bit of dribbling there from Nelson. He just fancied hitting that, and that's brilliant. Still one of my favourite signings, Lucas Paqueta. Reece Nelson starting to show signs of tiredness. So he might get a rest if the ball goes out of play again. Which doesn't seem like it's going to happen, to be fair. Donnarumma. Sane. Oh, tried just to sneak out Aubameyang in there. And Kimpembe stepped up. He's now got to get himself back in position. It's okay. The defensive unit there doing its job. And there we go, 3-1. A solid victory there. And Kakot says Lucas deserved his goal. I believe so. And that might be a man of the match performance from him. If he does get a man of the match, it'll be hard to argue with that. a very, very good performance from us all round. And yeah, Lucas Paqueta does get that man of the match. Aubameyang also with a 7.5 and Nelson with a 7.0. Oh, wow. That's gone well for us at the top. So, Liverpool lost. Man City dropped points against Stoke. And Spurs lost to Swansea. Now, if Chelsea have lost, that'll be even better. No, they won. Okay. I wasn't expecting to catch them anyway, but it would have been nice. So, now we are in third place. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch Man United. It's looking almost impossible at this point. But we've got a very good chance of coming away with 2 cups this season. Very good chance. And Donnarumma continuing to improve. And before the final game, I'm just going to quickly nip to the toilet and then I'll be back very shortly. Right, I'm back. I'm back. So, this is now the biggest game of this series, really. Because if we can win a Champions League, we can keep the boss happy. That's the main thing. Owner's trust at the moment is 43%. It's gonna be tough, but I can't believe he actually is demanding that we win the Champions League. We're Arsenal. FA Cup is a reasonable demand. First in the league, It's rough. It's sticky. We're not the best team in the league for him to be demanding that. But we can do it. Aubameyang's got 30 league goals already. That's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's just have a look at this. We've got to have a look at this. And Mbappe's on 15 as well. Like, we could quite easily have an Arsenal 1-2. Milik's got 9. He's barely played as well. Our attack is brilliant. There's no two ways about it. I'm so gassed by how good Aubameyang is, though. He's just stupidly good. And he might even be the top scorer in the Champions League as well. Yep, there you go. Joint with Messi on 7. So happy to have Aubameyang in this squad. So look at the chat, and Kakot says Brighton scoring 4 versus Liverpool, so the 5 against me wasn't a fluke. Listen, they went all out attack. They went all out attack the whole time. So it doesn't surprise me. In fact, let's have a look at the league, because it might be a situation where they're around the relegation zone. Brighton. Yeah, there you go. So they have to win all these games. There's no two ways about it. So, yeah. They're fighting for their life. So it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Okay, right. Let's get to this last game against Barcelona. I'm going to be honest, guys. I think Nelson's got to start. I think he's got to start again. He's been insanely good. Aubameyang in there. Paqueta in there. Mbappe out there. Oh, this is becoming just wrong. This is just... I love this team so much. And yeah, there's extra hype because it's Arsenal. But I love playing with this team. They can be frustrating at times, but there's potential for this team to go on and be a better side than the QPR side. Can't argue Nelson has to play with the form he's on. Absolutely. We've got Dembele. There's another option as well. Maffeo, right, we've got Maitland-Niles as an option. Maffeo, Jimenez. I think I'm going to have to keep that side there. Right. Donnarumma is absolutely shattered, but he's on perfect form. So again, we go with this. We go with Berger on Messi. Kolasinac on Coutinho. Pogba and Iniesta. I'll put Lucas Paqueta on Mkhitaryan. And let Pogba do his thing in midfield. Right. Do we have a counter target? Let's just make sure, because this is super important, this game. Okay. Because again, we could be in a situation where we have a pretty straightforward route to the final. That is an option here. Alright, come on. We are here at the Emirates for the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final against Barcelona. We carry a 3-1 win from the first leg. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Barcelona are definitely going to be attacking from the first, second. And we're going to be looking to hit them on the break, essentially. That's how this is going to work. Lucas Paqueta has been on great form. Reece Nelson has been on great form. Let's do this at the Emirates. Barcelona are going to look to absolutely press us to death. But that's okay. Send a burger. The option to play Casemiro, to play Berger over Casemiro in this game has been met with some derision. But Berger might have what it takes to put the shackles on Messi just with pure physicality. And we shall see. And that was good defensive play there just to keep them under pressure. Bellerin. Aubameyang. Great touch. Bellerin now. Oh, I tried to send Nelson, but Nelson just didn't make the run. Good header from Nelson, though. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. It's almost a habit to play 1-2s in that area there. Now, the thing is, they are playing Silicent in there today. So, there is goal-scoring opportunity in that sense. Oh, another chip, but it's deflected and it's gone out for a corner. He saw the keeper off his line and fancied it again. Alright, we're going to look for Aubameyang here again. Good tackle. Oh no, Berger, what have you done? Good tackle. Uh-oh. And now we're a man back. We're a man down at the back. Pogba filling in here. Oh, that's brilliant stuff. And a great save. Great save from Donnarumma. Nelson holds off Iniesta. Oh, brilliant feat from him. This kid's just growing in confidence. And it's great to see. Bellerin crosses that in. Oh, no one could get their head onto it. And Berger keeping his eye on Messi pretty well at the moment. It's going to be the hardest job he'll ever have to do. Man marking Messi. But it's been done before. Socrates Papastatopoulos famously did it in the World Cup for Greece. Didn't even let him speak to his manager without being 5 feet away. Okay, now Barcelona on the attack here. Suarez shoots, scores. Okay. There's always likely. And it was good passing from Barcelona as you expect. You don't really have to say much. Fortunate for that through ball to get through, but that is what Messi can do. You can stop him scoring, but it's even harder to stop him being creative. And just his mere presence on the pitch creates space and opportunities for other players. Oh, ball into Aubameyang! Oh, my goodness, what football that is. Almost did not expect that to get to him, but gambled regardless. And that Lucas Paqueta, Pierre Aubameyang partnership reaps rewards again. When these two play, goals get scored. And the nutmeg on Silicent gives us the lead again in terms of aggregate. We are, I believe, 2 goals ahead again. Obviously, Barcelona now have 1 away goal, but we have 3. So Barcelona would have to match our first leg score just to take it to extra time. And Aubameyang's offside there. Ooh, only just. Stats showing that Hector Bellerin's been very active with the passing. We have been doing a lot down that right-hand side. So that does make sense. Nelson tried to play a little ball into Pogba there. Had that come off, he'd have probably freed Aubameyang. Suarez with a great header. Rises above Kimpembe. And Bellerin finds his man there. Oh, and Nelson's through again. And Aubameyang. How are we destroying Barcelona like this? We make such a meal of other games, and we come up against Barcelona and we play out of our skins. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal to see. And this time Reece Nelson with an assist. This kid's got to be first choice now. Surely he's got to be the first choice right winger. Perfectly timed. You would not think this kid's only had half a season with the club. Come on. And there we go. 2-1. And we are looking absolutely brilliant right now. It says they've only had 1 shot on target. How has that worked out? I guess maybe the one that went through Citizen's legs was maybe going wide and it got deflected in. I don't know. I mean, we'll take it. We will take it. There we go. Rakitic coming up for Mkhitaryan now. Mkhitaryan was an awful choice for a deep line centre midfielder. Oh, Reece Nelson, just behave yourself. Honestly, this kid. So good. Mbappe. Oh, great ball again. Oh, tried to cut inside Sergio Roberto, but he wasn't having it. And Berger deals with that comfortably. Kolasinac finds Paqueta. Oh, Aubameyang. The pass just wasn't strong enough for him. There we go. Good defending again. Sometimes it's not always about making the tackle early on. It's just about putting them in a position where they can't make the pass that they would want to. And get forced into situations like that. And we've got this game plan pretty much sorted against Barcelona. We know how they want to play. And for the most part, we're able to stop that. Oh, good ball to Rakitic. And blocked. Out for a corner. Can we get that out? We can. Only as far as Messi. And there we go. Now we're clear. Oh, Aubameyang's through. They've messed up. Oh, my goodness. How has he saved that? I don't know how he's got his fingertips to that, but he's done brilliantly. Fair play to him. Aubameyang's got to be a bit disappointed with himself there. Oh, delete. You. Absolute beauty. Kakwa. Great signing. Great suggestion there. Aubameyang from range. Oh, I thought he'd scored. Oh, what a ball that was as well. Just thought, hit it. Why not? Didn't quite get it on target there. Zielinski on for Coutinho. I feel like Zielinski could be more problematic than Coutinho was. Would have probably made a bit more sense to take off Iniesta though. Iniesta's looking just absolutely washed. Oh, that through ball would have been deadly. We had the ball, ref. Let us play advantage. Unless you're going to book him. Okay. Okay, he's booked him. That's fine. Now would probably be a good time to make some subs. Lucas Paqueta can come off. He's been brilliant, but I think now would be a good time to bring on Aaron Ramsey. Put Pogba in that space there. Just as a centre mid. Haven't got to do anything too crazy. We'll keep Nelson on for a little bit longer. I think we'll take Berger off for Casemiro. Berger's been good. Starting to look a bit tired now, look a bit leggy. Let's get that ball out to our good man. Reece Nelson there, who just looks so confident and comfortable on the ball at this point. And a yellow card for Rakitic surely at this point. Is that another injury for Pogba? This guy keeps getting fouled. Is obviously a big target. Is a great technical presence for us. And he drew that foul, but he's got the injury to go with it. Should be okay though. And we get that ball out to Bellerin. Casemiro plays that ball through. Mbappe. Good cross. And Aubameyang trying to score a header from there is speculative at best. And Pogba's going to come back onto the pitch now. There we go. We just cut these options off. There we go. That is what it's all about. We know the passes that they want to make. We know the triangles. We know the angles. And if we can just say, well, no, you're not getting that. Do something else. Make them play the way we want them to. Oh, almost. Probably should have played that one to Nelson, to be honest. See, this is why we don't press them too much. Because you press them and you open up spaces. Oh, saved us with his face there. And sometimes that's got to be done. And he's back up again to make the clearance. And think at this point now, we are pretty much safe and secure into the next round. And we've got Reece Nelson to thank. He's been the man of the, not just the man of like the match, he's been the man of the tie. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Casemiro now charges forward. Oh, and PK does very well there. Suarez is through as a shot and he's fluffed it. His head's gone. His head is absolutely gone. There's Luis Suarez. Just, it was never on target and just continued to curl further and further away. We brought Digne on for Jordi Alba, which kind of makes me want to keep Nelson on. As Nelson can get some joy against a defender of Digne's caliber, to put it nicely. Oh, Messi just makes mincemeat of Casemiro there. Good block. Good clearance. Kolasinac does well there. Mbappe. And there we go, 2-1. We are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. The final of the FA Cup. Oh, we look good. We look good right now. Oh, that's wavy. That is very wavy. And there we go. We did what we need to do from a tactical standpoint. Completely bossed that game. And forced Barcelona to play into our hands. Jordi Alba, 4.5. That just says how good Reece Nelson's been. Giving Jordi Alba an absolute nightmare. Reece Nelson with a 7.0. Aubameyang with a 7.5 there. Great performance. And there we go. Wow, Chelsea well and truly out of this. Monaco held on to keep Real Madrid out as well. Moscow have kept Valencia out. I mean, this has gone brilliantly for us. Now, obviously, we can't get complacent, but as things go, this is our best chance. We're probably the strongest team in the competition at this point. I don't know what Monaco are saying, to be fair. But unless Monaco are, doing another one of their seasons where they're insane. Ooh. Now, ideally, I would want to play Moscow. No. Yeah, I'd want to play Moscow because I feel like Monaco would have the best chance of eliminating Manchester City. That's my thought process. Because a final against Monaco or Moscow, we should be looking to win. Kolasinac has acquired the following skill: captaincy. Now, with Kolasinac being a captain, that's going to improve this squad so much now because of his team role. He's got the workhorse team role, which just makes the team so much better under like fatigue and such. Oh, Pogba's out again. How long for? Let's see how long he's out for. A week, maybe? 3 days. Okay, that's calm. That's calm. We don't need him against Swansea. Would have been nice to have him to keep Renato Sanchez quiet. But other than that, that's fine. I'm happy about that. Right. I guess that is where we're going to leave it. I might do a bonus stream tomorrow because I'm not at work. It's my birthday tomorrow. So yeah, might get some more games played. But thank you all for watching, and I've had fun today. Had a lot of fun. The stream's been working, which has been great. So yeah, thank you very much for being involved, and until next time, take care. Peace.